Hey everybody, my name's Mike Tomorrow, and I want to welcome you to the latest episode of My Life with Asperger's. Today's topic I'm going to be talking about is how did I even get involved with Autism Speaks. Now, when I was diagnosed with Asperger's in 2006, I was trying to figure out what is Asperger's? What is autism? And it was very difficult for me to figure out what is it. And how did I figure it out? I don't know. But I had a hard time figuring it out. What is it? You know, on the day after I was tested, or after the day after I was, or the day after, or the day after I got the results of the test, I went into work and I asked one of my fellow coworkers if I think outside the box, and he was like laughing at me. Why did I ever come up with that? You know. Then maybe about a year or two later, I was at work and I heard about the franchisee had his son tested, and he told me that he might have Asperger's or autism. And I'm like, oh, I can relate to that because I have that too. And I think he's very happy that he met me and has somebody that can help him out with the world of Asperger's and autism and all that. And then I was trying to go online, and it was probably around March of that year when it was March of '08 when it was about the same time as I was being accepted to Disney College program. So I was like typing in autism and Asperger's, and I found out a lot about it. So I found the walks that were local here in Mass and down there in Florida because I was going to be down there. So I signed up to be team captain of the walk in Mass and the one in Florida. And then I was able to do the walk in Florida in November of '08 during my Disney College program. Happened to be at the Disney World Sports then. So then in '09, I was going to do something like that too, but I was not able to make it to any of the walks. So, but I still raised money for Autism Speaks. Now in 2010, I signed up to be on the Orlando walk. I signed up to do the Orlando walk that year. And I got something in the mail that said about the kickoff party for Autism Speaks and their walk. So basically, what I did was like, put me down as yes, I'll go. And it happened to be that I had the day off from work. So that evening, I was able to go to the kickoff party and hear about Autism Speaks and their walk and all that. And I ran into like a person that was on the committee and said, how do I join this committee? And can I get some more information about joining the committee? And sooner or later, it was like a couple of weeks later, I got my very first email from the walk director. And I was like, and then I was trying to make it to that meeting, whether by phone or whatever. And I couldn't make it that first night because I had to work. But on the second meeting, I was able to go to it, and I was able to meet everybody on the committee and have a good time, you know. And I think we met every week after that, and I was able to go up to where they had the meetings every week, and got to learn more about Autism Speaks, got to learn more about the walk, and I was able to do it. And I was able to get involved with the community. And November 2010 was the very first walk I was on the committee for. And I was very happy I got to do it. I was so happy with Autism Speaks that, you know, why don't I do more of these walks? So it helps spread awareness of Asperger's and autism, especially for us adults. I know to spread awareness for autism and Asperger's for children too, but I do mostly adults. Though I do help the kids out too. Because that's the type of person I am. So basically, I asked the walk director, how do I get involved with the Tampa walk? Because Tampa was right between Orlando and Tampa. I was living right between both of those sites. So I was like, how do I get involved with the Tampa walk? And I was able to sign up, and work at the Tampa walk, and then I was like, why don't I just do all these other walks? Before I went to the Tampa walk that year, though, I went to the West Palm Beach walk. I wasn't feeling that good, and I was supposed to work at the West Palm Beach walk too, and well, I was able to still go to it and meet everybody. Um, and then I was like, and I got involved with Autism Speaks for Orlando and Tampa, and I was like very happy about that. And then I don't know how I decided to go, but I made it to the Fort Myers, Southwest Florida walk in November of 2011. I was signed up to go and all that. Oh, because I do remember why I had to go, because my walk director, my first walk director, was going to be there. And I wanted to see my walk director again. And I did. And it was fun. And it was so good that I was able to go and see her again. Then I was able to enjoy the second walk in Orlando, and everything went smoothly that time. Then I decided to go out to Volusia County, up to Daytona, Port Orange area, and do their walk and help work at their walk. They're very happy I did that. All these walks that I've done, Tampa, Orlando, Volusia County, Palm Beach, Southwest Florida, they're all very happy that I went to their walks. Now, I don't go to that many walks anymore, but they were very happy I made it to their walks. Because I get to spread my word of autism and autism awareness to everybody. And they get to meet somebody who's seems like a legend now. I am a legend, it seems like, in Florida for Autism Speaks. And I was trying to get a career with Autism Speaks because I liked, and I loved, and I really enjoyed what they do for people that have Asperger's and autism. Even though it's mostly just children, but they try to help the adults as much as they can too, and I'm real happy about that. And I try to help educate others. And if it wasn't for that speech that I gave back on the September 2011 kickoff party that we had, if it wasn't for that speech and for me to put it on YouTube, then I wouldn't be doing this series today. And I wouldn't be meeting more and more and more people as I did, and introduce them to my video series and what I do for autism awareness. I'm very happy with what I've done through my 3 years of working with Autism Speaks. Though there can be more that can be done. I almost attended my very first conference out in Columbus last week, but we were not able to go. So I almost made it out to Columbus with my family to do that conference, but due to some circumstances, we were unable to go. So, and I feel sorry about that. We couldn't really go, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So hopefully next time I'll be able to do another conference in the future, because there are more people around the world that can help me out, and I do want to meet these people from all over the world that know autism and know Asperger's, and that can help adults with it. And I'm real happy about what I've done so far. Even though I wish there was more that could be done, I'm very happy about what stuff has been done. Even though I'm up here in Mass right now, I have been able to keep in contact with the Orlando Walk Committee and still be on the committee. And I told them on Sunday at our last meeting, they asked me, "Are you going to be down here in time for the walk?" And I told them that I'd be down there by the first week in November, so I'd be able to do the walk and be on the committee for the walk and work at the walk. And they penciled me in. They were very happy to hear that from me. Though it might be sooner when I go back down there. It might be within the next month that I'm going back down there. I'm not going to give you the details about it right now, but I'll let you know as things go on. I'll let you know for the video series, of course. What's going to be happening. But keep an eye out. If you have me as a friend on Facebook, then I'll let you know what's going on there instantly. So I don't know what's going to be happening right now, but I do know that I hope to stay in contact with Autism Speaks, because I really do enjoy what events that they have on. The walks are their #1 fundraiser. Then they have the Autism Awareness Nights at like the Tampa Bay Rays game and the Orlando Magic game, and Boston Red Sox game had one, and all the Major League Baseball teams seems like they had a Autism Awareness Day or night. It wasn't just Tampa, or it wasn't just Boston. It was all over the country that they had it. All the teams in their partnership with Major League Baseball. We need more of those type of events. So I'm planning on hopefully getting more of those type of events going on, and helping out the committees and getting those types of events going on. Or even like Autism Awareness Day at a theme park. I was able to do that at Lake Compounds back in June. Go and have a fun time with my family, and had a fun time raising awareness for autism at the same time. So, alright, I'm going to talk to you guys all later. I hope that if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Just email me or Facebook me, or do whatever you can to get a hold of me, and I'll answer your questions as we go along here. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye bye.